continually getting upset at horns down is one of my favorite things on the internet. It never gets old, and it's always present. Because for whatever reason, like, they get so upset when the horns down happens. Think of this. Like, think of the Oregon fans when they throw up the O and people, do the universal sign for a V, right? They're like, oh, yeah. You have Washington fans who get the W up, the Troy died in Penn Sewell, W up, W down, right? We're not eating W's. If you're watching on the YouTube, Will Ortner just ate his W a la Jameis Winston.
I would never do that.
You do not see fan bases get upset at those kind of slights as Texas fans who get the horns down and demanded the Big Ten make it illegal for you to do a horns down against us. The same fan base that throws horns up at any time they could possibly do it. And they're like, it's just a celebration amongst ourselves. You're trying to degrade us. No. You've seen horns up at opposing players too. You see the fan base does horns up at opposing players all the time, right? They just stick their little fingers up and horns up. What we saw last night was the basketball coach at Texas, Rodney Terry, after suffering a 77-71 loss to University of Central Florida, which is, oddly enough, there's 8 teams ranked in the top 25 from the Big 12.
Big 12.
It's the Big 12, which means that now that they have like BYU, Houston, and Central Florida and all them, Cincinnati, there's 14 teams in the Big 12.
They're a good math conference.
There are 6 teams that are not ranked. Both Texas and Central Florida are 2 of the 6 that are not ranked. Okay? Rodney Terry, as UCF was going through the high five line, he was dressing down all the players that were given a horns down. There's like 6 or 7 of them that were given horns down because they were celebrating a win and they were sick of seeing horns up the entire game from the fans, from the players, all of it. And so he was like, be classy, as going through the line, right? Okay. He went and he doubled down on it in his post-game press conference. Big sad about horns down.
I'm a big believer in, you win the right way, you lose the right way. And, I always tell my guys, whether you win or lose, you win the right way. You lose the right way. You carry yourself the right way. You don't go through the handshake line or try to get into the handshake line and have about 6 or 7 guys putting the horns down. We don't do that, because when you do those kind of things, it looks very classless, and it also looks like you were just hoping to win. We never go into games trying to hope to win. We go into games expecting to win. So we don't act like that. We expect to win. We don't jump up and down like we won a national championship. We sure don't step on anyone's home court deal and act crazy and try to show them up in any way. We don't do that. So that's what I was angry about, and I was letting those guys know you don't do that. You guys won. Hey, we shake your hand, tip our hat to you, but we're not going to let you act that way in our building. You're not going to do that. You're not going to put your horns down and do all that nonsense.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate him talking about how he holds his program and they always want to be, classy. And if you see that as classless, go ahead. But to go through and berate the other team through the handshake line, this is just the latest in a case of Texas being way too sensitive over something that is playful. They're giving horns down. You give horns up, you horns down.
It's always super cool when someone tries to gatekeep celebrating.
And I
enjoy.
absolutely.
Like, how cool of a guy are you where you go, you know what? I don't like the way that you have fun. I'm going to yuck your yum.
And none of these guys were doing it in the face of any of the Texas players either.
No. He's doing this because they're sucking right now. You just said it yourself. They're one of the 6 teams not ranked. If they were winning and they happen to lose to UCF, this doesn't happen.
I think that this is it. Like when he says you go in hoping to win, nah, this is a coach that's going through it because right now they're 4 games into Big 12 play. They're 1-3. And there are some really good teams in the Big 12, as there always are. It's it's
a good conference.
Brett Yormark knew what he was doing when he added those additions to make it a basketball power conference. When everybody was saying football only, they focused on basketball with some good football programs too. Central Florida, Cincinnati, BYU, Houston, all of them have very good basketball programs and have had football programs that have made runs recently. Like Yormark knows what he was doing when he built that conference to be a basketball power. Texas is 1-3 in Big 12 play. He's feeling the heat because every Texas fan, because this is what happens when you live in that ivory tower, right? They are sitting there and they're like, we are the best. We're Texas. We should never be 1-3 in Big 12 play. That's not us. That's so far below us. We demand better. He's feeling that heat is what he's feeling. And he knows it. But this is what also Texas, their head coach Rodney Terry, and their fan base and everybody that gets upset at Horns Down, this is what you miss. What feeds trolls is you getting this upset over Horns Down. Like it is some personal attack on them. It's not. It's not. They're college kids.
It's the money manziel. When you have a signature celebration, when a person gets over on you, guess what they're going to do? They're going to do the signature celebration because they know it's going to get under your skin.
It makes me laugh every time I see it.
When you score and you do this, you do the money manziel.
Yeah.
Guess what? When I tackle you or I sack you or I intercept you, guess what I'm doing right back in your face? But that's why games are fun. This is why sports are fun. When you handle it like a little crybaby, of course people are going to keep doing it. Like how soft is that?
It does nothing but feed the trolls. They are going to get more horns down now.
Yes.
Than they did at any other point.
He's going to get it in his face.
They will, did I say, going to call him Rodney Terry? It's Rodney Terry.
He's going to get it in his face. I might have called him Randy. He's going to get in his face from some frat bro named Chad. Like, I can't wait till he goes to play TCU. And they're going to have a bunch of Brads and Chads up there, horns down the whole time right in his face, and they should.
Yep. And Terry's done a good job. He was a coach at Fresno State and UTEP.
Yeah.
And then was the lead
assistant. He was great last year.
And
last year they took over to make sure he could stay.
As an interim coach, and he took over. But this is troll food.
Yeah.
In Texas, as this text on the Vancouver Ford text line says, you hate horns down now, just wait till SEC away games. That's all they're going to see. That is all they're going to. Texas is, and they have been the cat's pajamas, and they've gotten preferential treatment at every turn in the Big 12.
Yeah.
You ain't going to get it anymore.
No, because you're not the big dog anymore.
No, you're not.
You're in the big pond now. You're not in the small one.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
It's a sad day. I always feel bad for Texas when they don't succeed.
You do? Huh?
Yeah. I root for Texas, the New York Yankees.
That's right. The Lakers.
The Dallas Cowboys, the Lakers. Yeah. Let's see. Who else can I root for? I root for
Alabama
Arsenal.
football.
That's right. Alabama football, Duke basketball.
Yeah. All right.